Did you punish yourself as a child? I know that's a fucked up question, but the bottom line is, if a child has been conditioned to believe that they're a fuck up or they're criticized or that their feelings don't matter, hence they don't matter, or that they're not wanted, what the child will convert that into, and almost quite logically, is there's something wrong with me. I suck. See, I suck. See, I'm no good. That's why I don't matter. That's why I'm not getting the attention I want. That's why mom's always fucking criticizing and my performance is never fucking good enough. So the child eventually takes on that parental voice, that external voice, as their internal voice, and they begin to punish themselves either before the parent ever even punishes them, or worse than the parents punish them. I've had clients say, I stopped playing video games. Sven, I used to love playing video games when I was 11. And then I had this, all this sort of self-loathing built up. And I stopped playing it because it's not because of something I did in the moment that I was punishing myself for. It's just this overall cumulative self-loathing that had built up. So I stopped playing video games. I had another person say, I just checked out. I became a fucking rebel. And I started telling myself, I took on this mask of, I don't care, fuck it, I don't care. And it was a coping mechanism because I felt so fucking miserable. So I had taken on this facade of, I don't care, fuck that. And so it served my misery, but it also had the effect of saying, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to hurt you back. You've hurt me for all this shit. And whether the kid is conscious of it or not, that's what's really going on inside of them. And so the real question becomes, how are you still hurting yourself today? And is it possible that this mask that you put on as a fuck you to them is actually veiling the fact that in some ways you're actually like them, and that you're actually continuing in your life to take on this mask of, I don't care, or I'm not going to do this or that, as a way to say fuck you, but you're doing it at the expense of your own happiness? And at what point do you go in and say, well, you know what? I actually do value 30%, that one value that mom and dad put on me, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to myself regardless of whether or not I get their approval or regardless of whether or not it's a fuck you to them, because it feels good to me. At what point does your life become no longer a fuck you to someone else, but a yes to yourself, your own happiness, your own peace, and your own sense of aliveness? Have a kick-ass day.